أهلا بيكم في جولات ميكو. اليوم جولتنا في كاليفورنيا، لوس أنجلس بالتحديد. هنكتشف عوامل التعايش في الطبيعة وبعد كده نروح نجرب أنواع المياه ومواردها.
اهلا بيكم في جولات ميكو. دلوقتي احنا في كاليفورنيا في لوس انجلس في هاها مونجو اللي هي المفروض ان هي جنينه كبيره او حديقه كبيره، وان النهارده هنقابل فيها كريستوفر اللي هو هيعلمنا ازاي نتعايش مع الطبيعه، وكل طبيعه ليها اختلافها. احلى حاجه ان النهارده الشمس مش طالعه، فانا هاخد الصور هتبقى مختلفه شويه لان مفيش شمس، واما الصور ما بيبقاش فيها شمس بيبقى الموضوع مختلف، بتبقى كلها عندك المكان لون واحد، ولا في ظل ولا في نور قوي. فانا بتمنى ان احنا النهارده نتعلم حاجه، نتعلم ازاي نتعايش مع الطبيعه، وهصور مراحل التعايش. يلا بينا، جاهزين؟ سكوبي دو. Hi, Christopher.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, Miko.
Great to meet you, and thank you for your time, and thank you for teaching me today. So this is basically your home.
This is my
your
home.
nature.
This is my home. Yeah. When I ran away from school, I'd come here.
To this place.
Right to this park. Yeah, because
Okay.
I didn't live very far.
So tell us quickly about this park.
Then this was the biggest Native American village in this whole waterway. You may not know it, but there's a river behind us. It flows all the way out by Dodger Stadium. It meets the Los Angeles River, goes out to the ocean. So this is a major waterway from the native people to get to the ocean, to the desert. So this was their thoroughfare. And for me, it was like a spiritual home, because I'd run away from the city, I'd come here, I'd go up into the mountains, and I learned my botany here, how to use the wild plants, how to make the fire. And eventually I learned how Native Americans lived off the land. Their food, their medicine, their shelter, everything. They had no supermarket, they had no hospital, they had no hardware store. It was all the trees, the rocks, the plants, everything here.
What's the longest you ever stayed away?
Just a few weeks. I don't.
Few weeks.
Just a few weeks. Yeah.
Just few weeks, and you didn't take anything with you. Just this.
No, I had my clothes.
Okay.
I had my clothes, and I've gone out with people with some gear, but we'd take no food. That's easy. That's pretty easy to do.
You take no food.
Yeah. Well, because the food everywhere. Food is pretty easy to find, but you know there are some TV shows in the United States where they go out with next to nothing. I don't like to do that. Right? I like to.
We do it the proper way.
I like to bring some gear. I mean, I like to always have a knife, right? I mean, you want some kind of a knife. This is something I'll carry at all times.
Yes,
and
just to make it easy for you.
Right. And I'll always carry. This is a fire starter, and that's a fire starter. I mean, I always like to carry. This is your basic survival kit, but check this out. This is on my keychain all the time. You get magnesium shavings, and we can make a fire this way, and then I spark it.
Wow.
So this is magnesium, and this is what's called ferrocerium.
So you have to move both sides to start a fire.
This side is pure magnesium,
Yeah.
and that's an artificial sparker.
Okay.
So this will ignite all the shavings when we get a fire.
Okay.
So this goes with me all the time.
So I hope today I don't hurt myself and I learn a great deal from you, because
hope so too.
This is why I'm coming.
This is a supermarket. Let me show you how to recognize this plant, because this is something you can find everywhere in the world. And I'm not uprooting it. I want you to just take a close look at the guy. See how the leaves, because there's a look-alike.
Okay.
I don't want you to eat the wrong thing.
No, neither do
Because
I.
then I won't see you again, right? So the leaves are pointed, and if you look very closely, you have a line of white hairs on the stalk.
Yes.
So you have to make sure you have that when you eat this plant.
Let me take a picture
Take
of
a
it.
picture. This is called chickweed. It's good in salad, good in soup. And everywhere it's wet, it grows. It's from Europe originally, but now you find it all over the world. You find more European weeds in California than you do native plants. Most of the stuff that I eat when I go out with people like this, they're from Europe. They're not from here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna picking little bits like this for your salad today. And then I look through it to make sure there's nothing else in there. So all we need is enough for a small salad that you and I can share.
And they grow back, yeah?
Well, because I'm not uprooting it.
Okay. When you cut. All right.
This is the next one I want you to learn about. If you brush up against that, it stings your hand.
Oh my goodness. And how do you, I think I came across before and it took
Well, I've gotten used to it so it doesn't sting me, but you're probably more of an average person. So it would sting you if you, what, you want to feel what it's like?
No, I felt it before and I was just like, ah!
So I can handle it, but that's nettle. That's called stinging nettle from Europe. And you don't eat it raw, obviously. But I go through pounds of this stuff. I dry it or I freeze it and I put it into soup. When I brush up against it, it breaks the tips off and acid goes onto my skin. So it's an acid that it's not the little hair, it's the acid inside the hollow hair. You don't want to feel what it's like? Did I get you? You got it? Just so you know what to...
No, I got it now.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not. I felt just like a little spike went inside.
But I collect it so often it doesn't bother my skin anymore.
So what we have now?
So this guy is a young mustard plant, a young mustard plant, a young mustard plant. You know the mustard, the seed from this, they grind up and put on your food?
The yellow one.
The yellow one, yeah.
Mustard.
That's from the seed. So this is the young one. Now, to help you recognize it, it looks like a guitar.
Oh, okay.
Like you're playing a guitar, right?
Yeah.
So that's one way that you can recognize this. It's furry, so I like it better cooked. So you can feel the fur on it, the fuzz.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. The texture is amazing.
Yeah, now
Eat it,
try
yeah?
a little of the stem, yeah.
Okay, we're
It's
gonna
a little
try.
spicy.
It does not taste anything near the actual mustard.
It's milder because it's the seed which is stronger that you're eating on the food.
The seed will come later on.
This gets big, you have the flowers, then you have the little seeds.
اندهشت عندما وجدت نباتات طبيعية صالحة للأكل، بينما في عالمنا الحالي يوجد كثير من المجاعات.
This is one way that Native Americans got fire, but this is the hard way. I'm just going to show it to you. So we put this in here, and you have a little knock like there, like an arrow. And I prepared the wood with a little triangular notch.
Yeah.
So the dust can come out. If you're by yourself, you have to do this. You put this on your thumbs.
Okay.
This would have been yucca in the old days, any kind of a fibrous plant. And this goes like so. And you do that forever. See a little smoke?
Yeah.
But I want you to try it. Good, look at that, very good form. Just don't stop and don't hold back. Just keep doing it
I'm
until you
going
get
for
it. Yeah.
انا هولع البرنامج كله هيولع.
Took me hundreds of times before I could get a fire that way. Don't pretend that you're tired. That's your problem. You're pretending that you're tired.
I'm not even pretending.
This is the way Native Americans made fire too. This method a 10-year-old boy could do. Okay? And then people did this because it was a little easier. In Egypt, we find evidence in the tombs that the ancient Egyptians made their fire this way.
Okay.
Here's what we're gonna do.
And me, I failed miserably.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
Because I'm getting tired too, so the 10-year-old boy might be right today.
He's right about both of us.
You're gonna use my tool and make a fire. Good, good. Don't cut your fingers. Hey, that's all right. Good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, this is for our soup.
Yeah.
So this is the nettle, the mustard, remember? And the nettle. And what I'm gonna do, I like to chop it up fine, like so. Put it in the water, let it cook. The water's not that warm yet, but hopefully you'll have.
At the time it will be good.
Now I have some miso powder to go in here too, but we'll put that in last.
That would be great.
Wow, that's really a good technique you have there.
والله العظيم تحفة. Love it.
So a poor person or a homeless person can get fresh, nutritious food if they know the wild plants and they know how to prepare them.
What we chose today was just kind of a global weed.
These are pretty much what we saw today are pretty much found everywhere in the world. Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Australia, they're found all over. Two things I'm going to add to the soup when it starts to cook. This is some miso powder. This nettle, that nettle that we have cooking, this is the stuff that I've powdered, I dried and powdered. Nettle, the stuff that stings you, it's very good for your vascular system. It helps you for allergies. It helps your vascular system. You know how you build up plaque on your teeth? Your arteries do too, and people get heart attacks because of that. This is one of the best herbs, one of the safest, simplest, cheapest herbs to stay healthy. It's incredibly nutritious, plus it tastes good.
في صحتك.
في صحتك.
في صحتك.
في صحتك.
But that's just too good. I could live on that.
Try the greens.
I will. Oh, this is تحفة والله.
Hope you enjoyed it today.
I loved it. Honestly,
right.
it was Salam. It was a blast for me. I loved every minute. I enjoyed like working with you alongside. I enjoyed
Come back when you're in LA again.
I will,
right.
100%. I loved LA and this city. You just give so much.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Right.
It's absolute pleasure.
My pleasure.
And the food is delicious. You're a
It's
great
good,
chef.
isn't it? No, you will be a good chef one day. Just keep working at it. Yeah.
We'll try. We'll try. See you later, people.
Masalama.
الآن نترك الطبيعة ونتجه إلى وسط المدينة في مغامرة أخرى مع المياه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وجعلنا من الماء كل شيء حي. زي ما بيقولوا كده، هو ربنا خلق كل حاجة من مية، وخصوصا في مكان زي ده احنا جايين النهاردة مع مارتن، واللي هو خبير المية، هيدوقني الاختلاف ما بين مية ومية 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 ومية. واحد قال لي جاية بالمية. Martin, how you doing?
Doing very well.
It's great to be here, and I was gonna explain to them what am I coming to do here to taste water. And I realized they do that every day. So can you explain to me why it's different here tasting water with you than anybody else on the planet?
Yeah, because here at Patina Restaurant in the Walt Disney Concert Hall, we have a water menu with 26 different mineral waters. And water actually has taste. A lot of people are always thinking, come on, Martin.
No color, no taste.
Correct, no color, no taste, just the bottles look different, but that's all it. And today I want to showcase you that you will taste the differences in water. First of all, I think it's interesting for people to know why water actually has taste. And it all depends on the mineral composition of waters. So every single water has a different mineral composition. You can measure this by TDS, that stands for total dissolved solid. So how many minerals actually combined in a water. So we're starting with our most expensive bottle here at Patina Restaurant.
And this can I know how much?
$150.
For a bottle of water?
For a bottle of water. This is Svalbardi. This is 100% ice glacier water, what they're harvesting in Norway. TDS of 21. So you see, it's a very low number. So let's see how iceberg water from Norway, Svalbardi, tastes
This
like.
is from Norway.
Norway. Cheers.
To you, cheers. I'm gonna get high in water.
So the first water obviously is maybe tough to taste for you because it will taste like water. So, but what do you think about the taste? Is it salty? Is it smooth? Is it crisp? Is it bitter? What do you think?
It's soft.
I think so too. It's very soft.
And it's kind of sweetish. Not really much, but sweetish. Touch of sweetness.
It all depends on the mineral composition again. Very, very low minerality, so therefore it's not really harsh on your palate. It's a still water, obviously. It's not acidic at all. It's very, very enjoyable, I think. Let's go to the next one.
But I would not believe that this is 150.
Now, think about it like how they're getting this water. So they're shipping out with big ships, and they are taking icebergs before they're getting diluted in the North Sea. Then you cannot drink them anymore because the North Sea is very salty. They're harvesting these icebergs, putting it onto a boat, carving just the inside, and then the inside, what's not been touched by salt, they're diluting into these bottles. Next one is Gilde from Denmark.
Okay, watch it. Watch it,
This
because this
water-
has a trick.
Correct, has a trick. I'm not just America's only water sommelier. I can do magic with water. I'm the David Copperfield of waters.
Okay.
Let's see. I want to turn this into milk.
Okay.
It's a still water, there's no
And it's normal
carbonation.
water.
It's normal water, nothing been altered to this. It's a still water. So let's see, it looks like water to you. And now let's see what's happening when I'm shaking this bottle. Very cloudy suddenly, huh?
Whoa.
Is this crazy?
That's not clear at all. This
That's
is
not clear at all.
absolutely-
And now you see here,
But we can see that it's
it
actually...
start to clear again.
It's moving.
It's moving, there's something going on in this water.
This is amazing.
So this water comes from a very, very cold spring. Iskilde means ice spring in the Danish language. And cold water holds more oxygen than warm water does. That's the reason your ice cubes are cloudy too. Because it's the trapped oxygen what the water will not release. The most important thing about water tasting is always taste them side by side. Because then you can actually see the difference.
This one is more drier than this one.
I think so too.
Give-
I like
give
that. I
me
like that
after-
you're saying. I like that you're saying drier.
Yeah,
because
after taste.
because your body wants minerals all the time. That's the reason we're eating food. That's the reason we're drinking water or we're drinking other beverages. Because your body wants minerals all the time. So now your mind is saying it feels drier because there's less minerals in it. Because your body wants minerals. So Ischilde feels more refreshing, more crisp on the palate.
Yes.
Because there's way more minerals in it. TDS here is 410 versus here 21.
Which one is the best water ever on the planet? Where would it be? Not for me, just in general, from minerals point of view.
I don't believe that there's a best water. For me as a sommelier here at Patina, I believe the best water is the water what I can recommend to my guests and they will love it. That's the best water you can drink at that moment. These are all coming from Mother Nature. So we do not order or we do not offer any purified water in this restaurant. That means Aquafina, Dasani, Smart Water, all these kind of waters are actually nothing else than municipal sourced water. So it's tap water. Then they're filtering everything out of there that the minerality is completely of zero. And then they're adding back like very small amounts of minerals and they're adding maybe some CO2.
I want to know, how did your journey start with the whole water thing from the beginning? Absolute beginning.
So when I was a child, I realized that water has taste because I was traveling through Europe with my parents and I tasted different tap waters. And it was for me fascinating that every single city tap water tasted differently. That was for me mind-blowing as a child. Then many, many years later, I started to work in a beautiful Michelin star restaurant in Berlin at the Hotel Palace. And a guest came to me and said, "Hey Martin, you have over 1,000 different wines, but you're just serving one brand of water. And I don't like the taste of that particular brand. What else can you offer me?" And I looked at him and thought, you know what, he's absolutely right, it's crazy. It's all about options in the restaurant business.
Now.
You're having so many wines, you have different liquors, you have different beers on tap, but when it comes to water, our most important beverage in our lives, without that we wouldn't be here.
Can I try the Fiji?
Yeah, sure. Super smooth, very crisp on the palate,
My favorite.
good mouthfeel.
I'm sorry, but this is my favorite.
It's a good water. It's a
don't know.
very, very good water.
I love it though. This one,
It's easy to drink.
it's really good.
That's my go-to water when I'm going to the grocery store.
okay.
I like Fiji. I really like Fiji. I like the taste of it, and
For
it's a
me-
great quality water. What's easy to handle,
Earth finest water.
and I really like that water.
Okay. So now I try this one
Tomati Springs
from Maine, from the
from Maine, here from
finally water from America.
Yes, American water, unfiltered, untreated, 100% pure water from Maine.
And this is the only one from America. All of them, Denmark, Sweden,
Correct.
Norway.
Fiji, Australia, Slovenia.
Okay, now you can't come to America without drinking the water from America.
That's for me one of the best waters in America. Tomati Springs. Very good too.
I have one last question, I promise. I swear to God, one last question.
Okay.
Where is the toilet?
That is actually the most important thing
Yeah,
after
I
water
need it,
tasting.
yeah.
Where the toilets, when we have to go both.
See you later.